chair, and your only thing that's touching your feet touches the floor. You take your hands to guide where your spine should be, dead straight, following your neck and your head. And the only thing this exercise is going to do is move your neck. Nowhere else at the beginning is to move your neck. So we're going to start when we are comfortable. We're going to do the shoulders to make sure shoulders are not up. Oh yes, I forgot that. You're inclined when you are in stress or when you're doing exercise. Your shoulders come up and your age goes forward. You've got to keep those shoulders down. And how do we do it? You do this, forward, then backward, then forward, and you're still keeping your spine and your body still. And that's all. Now you're going to go up and down, and when you think it's as low as your shoulders will go and your neck is the most vulnerable and the biggest as you can get it, you start to work. And you go from one side very slowly, and only your neck is moving, and you're going to hit, I don't know what you call that, as far as you can see, and remember it, because you've got to do that every time. And as you've done it, this side should be pulling a little bit. And you turn and you go slowly, taking in everything you're saying until you get to this side as hard as you can go. I can see my sink tap. I've got to remember that the next time I come. And I've got to go around, and I don't dip at all. My head does not dip. It goes from side to side, and hold it. The longer you can hold it, the better you're doing. I'm not doing it too much just for this. But now, when you've done enough of those, you're going to do a second one. And this is what you do. I'm looking at that lamp on my table. I'm going to go from that, I'm going to go all the way down, not missing one little bit of space, and up. Now when I come up, I'm seeing that clock and the ceiling and that little windjammer that the air goes in the ceiling. And I hold it, and all that's pushing is this side and a little pull on this. So you go back again and you look at that clock, because if you don't look at the clock and you don't get it full, you're not getting the full treatment here. See, you can do that. Now, if I do that, I feel nothing. If I look all the way back to that lamp, this is pulling like crazy, the stretch. So you go, and you never dip your head. It always stays in that same position. When you've done enough of this, the next one you're going to do a full circle. So you're going to go down and don't miss one little thing, and up and down, and then hold it, then go back again, pulling the left side. Hold it, push, push, as far as you can get, and don't let yourself do that, but keep it straight, like that. Don't let it do that, it's got to be straight, and that. And then when you've done enough of those, you reverse, you go this way, and you go all the way around, catching everything that I've just told you. You've got to see everything, and if you don't, you're not doing it as well as you should. And when you think you've done enough of this, it's all for a reason, to get blood to your brain. So you do it all the way. Now, when you think you've done enough, you get to the top as high as you can go. And this is stretched as high. Forget the end. This is as high as it can go. Take your bottom teeth over your top teeth. And as you do, it should pull you should feel it, pull every vein and everything in your neck, pulling it to us. And when you've done enough of that, you do about 8 or 9 of those. And as you do it, don't worry about that. As you do it, pull, it's pulling. Hold it, and then drop. And your neck will crack and get up again, keeping that mouth. Drop. You let your mouth go when you drop, and you bring it back again when you're coming up. And you've not moved your body at all. It's all to do with your neck. Drop and hold it, and you will feel as dizzy as hell. And you hold it, and then when you think you've done enough, I do at least almost a dozen of each of these things. And then I just pull up, relax, don't get up, you'll be dizzy as hell. I'm quite dizzy, but I feel from here, just above the heart, I am so loose, which I haven't been ever. And that's what I can tell. That's Dr. Snow, who was supposedly the crack neurosurgeon of the Midwest of the 50s and 60s.
Thank you, Mary Naylor Kodell. Age 95.
Yeah.
You'll be 96 in about
April.
Next,
a couple of months away.
2 months. I'm going to walk up to the picture wall and get a nice picture of...
Me and the Queen.
Where are you? There you are, you and the Queen. There you are. Command performance. Were you 19, 18?
And look at the lower one. I'm 15 years old there with the hat on.
And the hat at 15.
15 years
And
old.
you're about 13 here with the accordion.
And that's 13 with the accordion, and this is 13 right here.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's the command performance of the royal family above with the Queen. That certificate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to sign out here.
And yes.